5 people have now been arrested in connection with a suspected murder on Teesside. It comes after a man died shortly after being found injured in Easteal late on Saturday night. With the latest, here's Johnny Blair.
It was 11 o'clock on Saturday night when police were called to Tyne Crescent in Easteal nearby. There, they found a man with significant injuries who was pronounced dead at the scene shortly after. Today, flowers and tributes have started to appear, and a 39-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of murder. 2 women aged 67 and 28 have been arrested on suspicion of assisting an offender, and a 65-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of assisting an offender and obstructing a constable. This is in addition to a 38-year-old woman being arrested yesterday on suspicion of assisting an offender and conspiracy to commit murder. All remain in custody this evening, and police are still asking anyone who may have information which could help them to come forward.
Johnny Blair there with the latest on the inquiry. To the rest of the day's news now. And children at a school in North Shields say they've picked up life-saving tips after being taught about the dangers of the sea. Pupils at Monkhouse Primary have worked with a surf coach to learn about spotting rip currents, understanding tides and how to stay safe in the water. It's all part of a Sea Sense Day from the Tyne school, with children sharing the lessons that they've learned.
The main thing is like how high the tide gets when it's at its max.
I feel like we've learned about how to stay safe and like what areas are safe, like in the sea when we go out to the beach.
It's always quite useful because like you never know what can happen if you're like in danger at sea, and there's quite a lot of ways you can be in danger.
Turning to sport now, and where to start. North East football experienced the highs and lows of the beautiful game at the weekend. Middlesbrough fans suffered a Wembley heartbreak as Borough lost to Hull City in the Championship playoff final, but Sunderland supporters saw their team qualify for Europe for the first time in more than half a century. Here's Simon O'Rourke.
A year to the day since Sunderland won the Championship playoff final, Black Cats fans had something to celebrate again.
Oh, perfect! We've made it to Europe!
Yes, Sunderland will play in Europe next season for the first time since 1973. They needed to beat Chelsea on the final day of the season and hope for other results to go their way. The Black Cats did their bit with a 2-1 win, and all the other results went their way. So Sunderland finished 7th in the Premier League and will play in next season's Europa League.
Oh, I think Labria could kiss him. I think he's done marvellous.
Proud of the lads, proud of the atmosphere and the stadium, the connection we had once again today to create something special.
Massive, it's absolutely massive. It's been a long, long time.
It's like Christmas Day, you wake up and everything's just in front of you and it's really exciting.
Sunderland going to Europe next season, what does it mean to you?
It means I've got to renew my passport.
Middlesbrough's London weekend started well with the traditional northeast invasion of Trafalgar Square on Friday night. Spygate had made Borough's promotion bid a global news story, but it ended in anti-climax. Southampton's expulsion from the playoffs for spying on a Middlesbrough training session gave Kim Hellberg's team a second chance at glory, but the playoff final against Hull City was a huge disappointment. Hull won a lucrative promotion to the Premier League with a messy injury time winner.
Very disappointing.
Absolute rubbish game. Middlesbrough didn't play at the best, nowhere near. You love them, but no like killer instinct.
It's upsetting. So close.
It hurts a lot to not give them that celebration that I think they deserve, and that opportunity to play in the Premier League again. But we have to just use it as fuel when we come back, and try to get better.
Newcastle United's final day didn't feature extreme emotions, just another spoonful of disappointment at the end of an underwhelming season. The Magpies lost 2-0 at Fulham and finished 12th in the Premier League.
Now, there was some good news for Newcastle United fans today after a season that failed to hit the highs of the last campaign. The Magpies have announced that local lad Lewis Miley has signed a new contract. The 20-year-old's fresh deal will keep him tied to the Toon until 2032. That's all from us this Bank Holiday Monday. Enjoy the rest of your sunshine. We'll be back as part of GMB in the morning from 6. Emma, how's the weather next? But from all of us, bye-bye for now.